What is going on, my friends, and welcome to the first episode of the post-WhizardRS saga. After investing hundreds of hours over the course of around 10 full episodes, the WhizardRS were finally obtained, and it only required going over 9 times the drop rate. But anyway, that whole catastrophe is now behind us, so I can finally move on with my life. It really does feel utterly bizarre being free from this grind. It just doesn't feel normal. I grew so used to doing medium clues almost every day for like a year, and the thought that I no longer have to go back to Puro is simultaneously strange and very relieving at the same time. Anyway, let's stop rambling about how weird it feels to finally be done with the medium clues and actually start discussing the new goals I have for the account. So basically, I have broken them down into 3 main goals. So are you ready? All right, number 1, learn to play the game again. This kind of is a joke, but at the same time, it sort of has some truth to it in a way. Like, doing medium clues became so engraved into my system that it's already proven to be quite difficult to break from some of the habits and the muscle memory. Like, if you only knew how many freaking times I've accidentally gone to Puro while using the fairy ring to get to something like Zulrah, for instance. It's honestly kind of sad. Gotta like reacclimate to other aspects of the game like Slayer and stuff like that. Now, goal number 2. This is simply to obtain at least 1 more gear upgrade from God Wars. Last episode, I was slowly working on Bandos and Armadillo, so the plan is basically to just keep working on these 2 bosses and see if I can eventually land a nice drop, specifically the Tacit's Chain Body or Chain Skirt. I'd kind of like to aim for completing at least 2 Armadillo tasks and try my best to get some Bandos trips done every so often. The unfortunate thing about Bandos is that the worlds being so insanely full makes it nearly impossible for Ironman to find worlds, so may or may not work out. I don't know, maybe I'll just do more Armadillo to compensate if that winds up being the case. Okay, and finally, goal number 3. This probably won't happen this video, but I'd like to start the Hydra grind relatively soon. This is a big grind that I've been postponing until the Ranger boots, main reason being that I just wanted to use pegs during the grind. After doing the Elite Krend diary, you can actually bring your own boots into the Hydra room. You don't have to bring those boots of stone or whatever they were, so that's basically why I haven't started this grind yet, and I was just waiting for the Ranger boots. I mean, the Ranger boots postponed a lot of my goals, so it's nice to finally be done with that. But again, I don't think I'll start this grind for a few more weeks, as I'm a bit more in the mood to work on some God Wars initially. But yeah, those are basically my 3 goals for the next couple of months / handful of videos, and hopefully my progress will not come to another complete standstill due to any potential historically long dry streaks. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video, and let's see how this post-Ranger Boots life treats me. Guess what? We're gonna start off the video with a purple. It raids, except for it's another Arcane Prayer Scroll. That is Arcane number 3 on the account. Oh nice, look at that, 93 fishing, not too bad. I was aware that I was pretty close to this level, but apparently I was even closer than I first thought. I decided to try this place out a few weeks back, and I was only planning on being here for maybe just like an hour just to test it, but I've kind of gotten addicted to this place. I'm kind of hooked. It's a really nice way to get Zora scales, and the fishing and cooking XP are pretty good as well, and I think in the last couple of weeks I've probably fished about 40,000 scales. This might be my new go-to AFK spot from now on. And not too long after that fishing level, here's another cooking level. This skill is honestly slowly sneaking up to being 99. I don't really think about this skill too much. It feels like just one day it was in the low 90s, and then the next day it was, nearly 99. One long level to go. So last episode, I left an Armadillo task half finished. The reason for that is simply that the servers were kind of acting up, and I had a few lag spikes, and ultimately I just didn't feel like it was a good idea to continue PVM safely, so I took a break. But in the last few days, I haven't had an issue, so I'm thinking that I might ease back into things and try to finish off this Armadillo task. Now that I think about it, I suppose I have the faulty servers to thank for my Ranger boots, because if they had never started acting up, I probably wouldn't have done those medium clues that ultimately got me the boots. So yeah, that's kind of an interesting concept, although I really hope they've stabilized since then, because they seem to be under some significant strain due to all the players that are online these days. It really would be quite awkward if I were to die and lose my status just a couple days after getting the Ranger boots finally, so I hope that doesn't happen, but that is the risk you take when you decide to play a hardcore Ironman. A Dragonstone and an Elite. Alright, I think that's the rarest drop I've gotten so far. That's a bit unfortunate, just 2 kills shy of 100 kill count. Hopefully we can at least do the Elite. Hey, there it is, 100 kill count at Kriara. That is a nice clean number right there. Although it would be even more clean if I could have gotten a drop on the 100th kill, but what can you do? And with this hit, that is going to be the second ever Arma task completed with no drops. But I can't complain, I'm not at the drop rate yet. But maybe I could get a drop next task. You know, third tries the charm, right? Third Armadillo task. That's the one I'll get lucky at. Had a collection of every tier clue in the bank. Sadly, had to drop the Master. And I also had to drop the Elite that I got from Kriara, but we do have the other 3 tiers. It was weird doing a medium clue post Ranger Boots. I'm not sure how I felt about that, but we did it regardless. So let's see if anything... That is quite an easy clue. My god. Just 2 uniques, that's it. Well... That was pretty cool. All right, on to the medium. Yeah, the easy was vastly better than the medium there. And the hard clue for just a bunch of Alks. So how about this for a coincidence? It looks like I've had an unknown twin for the last couple of years. This guy named WhizardV2, but instead of an A, it's got a U in it, has had his account for about 3 years now, he claims. So just kind of a weird coincidence. He was wondering why sometimes people would approach him in-game and ask if he made YouTube videos, because... evidently they thought that he was me, and I can see why people would make that mistake because of how similar the name is. Like, that's a really weird coincidence. I thought that was kind of funny. Just working on some AFK fletching over here at the bank, and there is 92. If you didn't know, that is halfway to 99. I'm sure that, like, none of you knew that, right? And here is yet another fletching level, this time 93, so now I am more than halfway to 99. Finally managed to get through all the U-logs that I had over 15,000 of these, just collecting them over time, and they are now converted into unstrung bows, which in all honesty I will probably just drop trade for a bond, because yeah, I can't really be asked to string these into bows. I think that fletching is a pretty easy skill to train anyway. I can just make, you know, adamant darts out of these addy bars right here, so I think I should be good. Oh, whoops. That's a bit awkward. There's another magic level. I forgot about that. So basically, I've been doing a bunch of Slayer to try to get my hands on the third ever Aviancy task from Duradel, and thanks to a couple of Smoke Devil tasks, I gained a fair amount of magic XP in the last couple of days. So yeah, there's 98. I forgot that I was so close to that level, but yeah, just one more to go. And that is the last of the combat stats to 99, except for prayer. If you count that, then yeah, I guess I have a long way to go, but all of the damage inflicting combat stats are nearly 99 now. Another Bandos trip, another Godsword shard. This is definitely becoming a pattern, and that is not the one that I need. I already have all the Godsword shard ones that I need. I think I need 2 shard 2s. This is getting a bit ridiculous. I mean, these things are twice as rare as the armor. Why do I get so many of them? That's like my 9th one. There's probably a bunch of you guys watching this right now that have gotten like a really early hilt somewhere, but then just cannot get the shard pieces to save your lives. And if you're one of those people, I really am sorry. Like, I don't know what's going on. I have like the best shard luck that I've probably ever seen. It truly is the definition of something that's like simultaneously like a blessing and a curse at the same time. So as I continued to hunt for another Aviancy task, I grabbed myself a Calphite task here, and I know I already finished KQ. You know, I got really lucky. I got the Chain Bunny and the KQ head within 30 kills, and I know I don't have to go back, but those Zammy wines are really tempting me, and I really enjoyed the boss overall using the Elder Maul flinch method. So I think that what I'm going to elect to do from now on is whenever I get a Calphite task, I will do the final 10 kills at KQ. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, it's a little bit of a risk. I mean, it would kind of suck if I lost my hardcore status to a boss that I really don't need to kill, but I think the Zammy wine drop alone kind of justifies it to some degree, so gonna start doing that. Before I set out and actually do the 10 kills though, may as well go ahead and knock out the Desert Elite Diary to get that really convenient shortcut. Also would be just kind of nice to do another Elite Diary. I was planning on doing this a while ago, but kind of just forgot about it, but I do have the KQ head in the bank right now, and I am just 1 prayer level away from having all of the requirements for the diary unlocked. So I guess once I kill enough of these workers to get down to just 10 remaining, I'll go ahead and grab that prayer level, get the diary done, and do the 10 KQ kills. And with this bone right here, that's going to be the prayer level down. I feel like that's the first prayer level I've gained in what feels like an eternity at this point. Alright, next up, I suppose I will mount the KQ head in my house. I'm going to have to look up how to do this. I've never done anything like this before. First things first, got to get the head stuffed at this taxidermist in Canopus, an NPC that I did not know about until now. I had to go to Keldergrim to grab a couple of gold leaf, and now we build this thing. I'm gonna have to utilize my very hard-earned KQ head that took me a whopping 18 kills to get. Oh yeah, it actually gives you a little message in the chat. I guess that's to prevent one defense peers from ruining their accounts. That's actually kind of a nice feature that Jagex added. I can see why people would be happy about that, but there we go. Wow, that thing is enormous. It's actually like done to scale. Look at that, the mandibles or whatever they're called are like nearly touching the ground. Inventory should be set. Let's go knock out the rest of these diary steps. Kind of had to go on a bit of a wild goose chase to track down all the ingredients for these pies here. The Elite Achievement Diary is now done for the desert. Let's claim that desert amulet for, ooh, it's a nice shade of purple. I like it. Now, what else does this offer me in terms of perks? Obviously, the main reason I did this was to gain access to this really convenient shortcut that allows you to bypass most of this like segment of dungeon inside the KQ layer, so you can just kind of cut straight across everything. So that's the main reason, but let's see what else this thing has to offer. Let's check out the other perks. Let's see, the Ferrous Scepter will hold more charges. The amulet will protect you from desert heat. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. Obviously there's the shortcut, which is the main reason I did the whole diary in the first place. Let's see. Oh, I can pass through the Shantai Pass without paying 5 GP, bro. It's gonna save so much time. That's probably the most underrated perk in existence. Oh yeah, also this amulet will teleport me to Narda infinitely, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I already have kind of an infinite amount of Narda tele scrolls from the medium clue grind, so not as relevant for me. But this thing actually is kind of nice because it teleports you right next to a altar, I think. Does it? Oh yeah, so this is actually a little bit faster than using your POH. I suppose if I'm ever doing something that requires me to recharge my prayer a lot, I could just hold on to this thing. Like maybe using it to collect more Mire Fungus, that might be a really good use for this, because you have to recharge your prayer every so often. Oh, wait a second, there's another teleport option. Where does this take you? Does this take you to the... Wait, oh, it takes you here. Okay, that's cool. So I can use this for regular Calphite tasks. I did not know that. That is quite handy. Oh yes, and how could I forget the 50,000 XP lamp, which I think I will use on agility. I do not have much of a use for rune crafting or herb lore as I used to, so I think I'm just going to put this on agility. I think that I'm in more of a need to get agility XP. If I could snag just one Zami wine drop in these 10 kills, I would be quite happy. Moment of truth, first time using the shortcut. I'm actually such an idiot. I completely forgot you needed 86 agility. Oh, I got wrecked so hard. I completely forgot. That's probably the dumbest thing I've done in a long time. I suppose it was good that I used the XP lamp on agility then. I guess I'll try to knock that out pretty soon. I do have a bunch of things to alch, so I guess I should do some agility alching sooner rather than later. Wines of Zami, second kill of the trip. Dude, that's so nice. That's exactly what I wanted. The second wine of Zami drop. This is paying off. I'm glad that I decided to do these 10 kills. 2 drops already. Hey, there's the task done, and we did not get a clutch Zami wine drop at the end. Come on, Duradel, give me something nice, please. Yes, Aviances. All right, that was better than expected. I didn't expect to get them that quickly. It is now time to embark on the 3rd ever Armadale task. No items so far. We got 1 Dragonstone and a couple of Crystal Keys. I think that's like the most rare things that we've gotten so far, so hoping for a good drop this task. I mean, I was predicting that the 3rd task would be the one where I would make the breakthrough, so will my prediction hold true? Hey, look, there it is, 127 kill count at the Armadale boss. Ooh, let's not die to a minion, let's not pull a Mutz, that would be not ideal. But yeah, I think I can officially complain now. I think that's the drop rate of a unique, so unfortunate, but just gotta push on and hope for better luck in the future. You know, it just occurred to me that now that I'm finally done with the Ranger grind, I can actually go ahead and free up some bank spaces by getting rid of some of these weird, obscure item collections that I got from the Implings. So yeah, that's quite nice. 4 new bank spaces at the very least. I really needed an excuse to do some agility alching anyway, so this works out pretty well. Decided to collect my kingdom resources after about a couple of months. I kept it pretty maintained with cash, and I kept it at 100% as much as I could, and this was the result, so not too shabby. 150 Renars, a fair amount of coal, some nests, overall pretty good. 5 rune javelins. I don't think that's exactly what you want to see at a place like this. Yikes. I'm gonna guess that the drop rate of these is something like 1 out of a lot. Well, I really hate to say it, but I think this will be the conclusion of the third Armadillo task. I only have like 3 left on task right now, and I don't think it's really worth coming back here just for 3 kills. Unless I just did the bulk of the trip off task, which might be feasible. I might try that, but I don't know. I might just kill like a couple of spare Aviancies, it looks like. Yeah, I'm only going to have 2 left after I'm done with the minions. Yeah, in all honesty, I think I'll just kill a couple of the regular Aviancies right out here. At least I can proudly say that I survived 3 Armadillo tasks. I mean, I guess that's a small victory in itself. I haven't died yet, that's pretty good. 152 kill count so far. Right after that Aviansie task, I landed myself a JAD assignment, and I'm thinking about doing these every single time just so I can passively work towards the pet. I'd really like to get the JAD pet eventually, so I'm going to start working on that. And this is also going to get me to 97 Slayers, so that's going to be the first Slayer level in quite a long time. Well, there's the Slayer level, 97, so just 2 more till 99. Almost maxed out the Slayer skill. That's a pretty cool one. I'm looking forward to getting that 99 Slayer cape. New personal best, not bad. Now, can I get the pet? Let's go ahead and gamble the cape. Por favor. Ah, never lucky. Unfortunate. 8 KC though. Oh wait, what? I just got a Zammy task. Okay, so I didn't get Greater Demons, I just got straight up Zammy. Well, I do need a second spear, so why not? Let's just do the full amount. Let's do 35. Hey, nice, look at that, another Tanzanite Fang. I think in total I now have 4 Tanzanite Fangs, 3 Serp Helms, 1 Magic Fang, and 2 Onyxes. So yeah, not too bad, a nice distribution of drops, and I guess this will just be converted into the 20,000 Zora skills, so that is always very welcome. Well, my friends, it is now time to embark on the first ever God Wars Boss Slayer task. Only 35 of them, so probably don't have good odds of getting anything interesting, but it's been a long time since I've done Zammy, and I'm looking forward to kind of relearning it and shaking the rust off, so yeah, just gotta eat up and keep my health above 87, I believe, and I should be good, so just gotta be careful, play my cards right, and who knows, maybe I'll get a second spear. Or a 3rd Steam Battle Staff. Well, there it is, the Steam Battle Staff. I was wondering if I'd get a 3rd one during this 35 Zammy task, and there it is. Kind of wish that I could have gotten my spear. That would have been pretty nice just to get the spear out of the way and then basically be done with this boss, but unfortunately that was not the case. Whoa, I just got a Godsword Shard. It's not the Godsword Shard 2 though, no. It was from a minion though, so it's not like too painful. I mean, if I get a Godsword Shard from Zammy, I would have been a little bit bummed, but yeah, ultimately that's fine. I just wish it was a Shard 2. I now have 4 duplicate Shard 3s. I definitely don't need any more of those. Hey, there we go. That is the task complete. No second Zammy Spear. Only managed to get that 1 Steam Battle Staff. Overall though, pretty happy with how that Zammy session went. Not too bad. Only had 1 Panic Telly. I took a 68. It was a big old combo that I wasn't ready for, and instead of just trying to combo 8, I just thought the safe option would be Tellying, so yeah, always good to be safe than sorry. 37-minute flat JAD time. Let's trade in the cape now and see if we can get the pet. Come on, just be nice to me. Come on, man. Just give me a nice early lucky pet. Bargain, trade it in, never lucky. There it is, 500 raids on the Ironman. Excuse me, but where is my dex? I sincerely hope that we can get the dex before 1,000 raids. That would be pretty favorable. It has come to my attention that I do not have the best track record when it comes to acquiring range-related items. Not sure why, but I've kind of noticed a trend now. So even though I finished the 99 Thieving grind a couple of months ago now, I completely forgot about the golden artifacts that you get along the way, and they're actually worth quite a bit if you trade them into this guy, so may as well free up a couple of bank spaces. I'm going to keep the golden seals in the bank so I can save those to recharge the scepter, but these ones just happen to be worth a little bit more, so may as well go and trade them in and see what kind of money I can get for them. Wait, what? I'll give you 100 gold. No, I'm not going to sell this for 100 gold. What the hell is this guy talking about? Heck no. Alright, now I'm scared. I'm just gonna like drop this temporarily, and then hopefully he won't take it. Oh, there we go. He just automatically took them all in one go. I thought there was gonna be like a confirmation message, but there it is, 826k just kind of sitting in my bank, completely unbeknownst to me. So yeah, quite nice. That's also 2 extra bank spaces. Well, never mind. I just did some research on the OSRS wiki, and apparently it's just a bit of dialogue that I guess is meant to scare players, and I'll admit it kind of worked on me. So yeah, nice one, Jagex. There is another dead Jad. Is that a PB? Oh, nice. 34 minutes. I set my goal of getting a sub 35 cape. Pretty happy with that. No pet upon completion. But you know the drill, let's turn this thing in. I have a fire cape here. Please give me the pet. Never lucky. Alright, Duradel, I'm looking for DKs, Calphites, or Aviances. One of those three, please. Yes, Dagonoths, let's go, finally. So not only are DKs a really fun Slayer task in general, but I'm also searching for a second Dragon Axe. I currently only have one and about 300 combined kills, and as you can see here, I converted it into the Infernal Axe for the Phalu the Bard Master Clue Step. And I don't really feel like using this for woodcutting, because if it degrades and loses all its charges, I think I lose the axe. So it would be pretty ideal to get a second one, so that's what I'm hoping for. I'm also missing a mud battle staff. Not very useful, but just for completion's sake, I'd kind of like to get one of those too. Hey, that's pretty cool. I finally got a Hespori PB. It's not that great, but I've had pretty bad overall luck when it comes to getting Crystal Halley specs to skip the phases, but I finally got like a near 600 XP drop after quite a few attempts and was able to skip one of those like flower phases. So yeah, not too bad. I'm hoping for a better time in the future though. I'm gonna keep working on it. Just casually catching some more chins for the Armadale grind, and there is 94 Hunter. Not too bad. Alright, finally time to work on this DK's task. I don't know if this is the optimal gear setup, but ultimately it probably doesn't matter because the DK's defense is so low, I shouldn't have many issues when it comes to getting DPS. So yeah, let's do it. Let's hope for another Dragon Axe and potentially maybe even a Mud Battle Staff. After those two items, I should have DKs completed. Also, now that I have the diary done, I'm going to have the benefit of noting all of those bones for some really nice prayer XP. Are you serious? The very first kill of the task. Literally, the very first kill. That's hilarious. That is actually kind of awesome. Okay, another Dragon Axe. Alright, I've only done like 20 combined kills, and there's the second one. This was much easier than I thought. Trip number 1 complete. I did about half the task, so that worked out perfectly. Looks like it's going to take exactly 2 trips to complete the total task. And the spoils from trip number 1 are 2 Dragon Axes, a Seer Coal, and some skeletal bottoms. Oh my god, I thought that was a Dragon Axe. It's a Dragon Spear, apparently. Okay, well I can't be too mad because, well, not only are rare drop table drops really common from these, but I also already got the Dragon Axe that I needed just an hour ago, so I guess it's all good. Another Dragon Spear to the collection. Putting this newly acquired Dragon Axe to good use, and there is a woodcutting level already, 97 this time. So for the second half of this DK's task, I am joined here by a fellow Ironman by the name of Missed My Bank. He is currently missing his Berserker ring, so he is going to take on Rex. And while he does that, I will try to take on the other two. This actually works out in my favor because it actually gives me a better chance of getting the Mud Battle Staff. So yeah, hopefully it will work out for both of us. Hey, nice, my man got his B ring. Let's go. There we go, that's the task complete. Not really that interesting in terms of loot for the second trip. Luckily, we did get my Iron Man friend over here his Berserker ring, so that's probably the most important thing. But yeah, I didn't really get anything myself, only landed 2 drops of the Farseer Helm and the Seer Coal, which of course are both duplicates. I really do enjoy DKs though. I'm definitely going to go back there once I get another regular Dagonoth task, which will hopefully be soon because the prayer XP is hard to pass up on, and just seeing like ring drops and stuff is just a lot of fun. Even though I didn't get any this trip, I still really enjoyed it. So yeah, I guess I will continue on with Slayer and try to get myself some Aviances, some Calphites, something cool like that. Hopefully Duradel will continue to be kind to us. Had a few tiers of clues in the bank saved up, so let's go ahead and open these up. Anything good in here? Nardateli's not too bad. Hard clue for some random stuff, and the elite for absolutely nothing. Got myself a hard clue scroll from a Slayer task. What's it gonna be? What in the world are these items? We've got a couple of uniques. We got this thing right here, which I already have, and then this thing. Oh boy, wow. That's quite something. Was that a PB? Yes, 3308. That's not too bad. I busted out the rune darts at about wave 50, and I also venged Jad a nice solid 84 damage. Here is Jad task number like 37 of this video so far. No pet from killing Jad itself, but we always have the cape. Please, bro, hook me up. Come on, you know you want to do it. No. Whoa. Oh man. I got a missed battle staff. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. It's finally not a, what is the one that it usually drops? The dust staff. I have like 4 dust staves and 2 enchanted gems. Wait, what are they called? Not enchanted gems. Slayer gems. Or wait, I don't know. Freaking infinite Slayer gem thing. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I finally got one of these. Not too bad. I don't know exactly what you use it for. What is it? Mist. So that's like water and air? Is that what that is? Yeah, so it's air and is it also water? Yes, it is. Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I could probably get some uses out of this. It also looks pretty cool. So that is 3 out of 4 of the Superior Slayer uniques down. I just need the Imbued Heart, and then I have all of them. Well, it looks like I'm going back to Zammy before I go back to Armadil. In the back of my mind, I was kind of aware that I'd probably eventually get one of these, and there it is, 211 Greater Demons. I suppose it's a good thing that I did that Zammy boss task so recently. That was really nice for shaking off all the rust. I feel a little bit more confident when doing this task because of that, but yeah, a fair amount of Zammy kills. Pretty good chance of getting an item. Let's hope that the odds are in my favor in terms of drops and spears and stuff like that. This Zammy task is brought to you by 97 Herblore. 1.1 million XP to go. Oh my gosh, that's gonna take a long time. I think I have enough supplies to get like halfway to the next level. Well, here we are. I guess it's time to start this Zammy task. Hopefully something interesting will happen that doesn't result in me, you know, lagging out and dying or something. But yeah, I guess I will start up this task and I will report back once something interesting happens. Hard clue casket from a Zammy minion. What's it gonna be? An ancient plate body. Okay, that's cool. Got a unique at least. That's probably not something I have yet. That should be 200 kill count. Not too bad. Nice clean number there. And another hard clue from the Zammy task. Anything cool? Oh, another one of those. I'm pretty sure I have enough bucket helms, but that might be a new one at least. Hopefully that's the case. 250 Zammy kills. Well, that's new. An elite clue from Zammy. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten one from him. I've gotten elite clues from Bandos a few times, as well as one from Arma, but yeah, I think that's the first one from this particular boss. What the hell is that? A rune spear? What? Okay, that's nothing I've seen before at God Wars. I don't think I've gotten one of these at any 4 of the God Wars generals. Definitely not the spear that I was after. You know, this game can be really mean sometimes. Why is it teasing me so much? I don't need a 4th one of these darn steam battle staves. Man, just finished my last trip at Zammy God Wars, and I only have 1 kill left, and I don't really think it's worth going back for that, so just gonna finish off the task at a Greater Demon here in the Catacombs. I did pretty well, though. I was able to do the task in just 2 days. I did 50 kills, or around there. I think like 52 kills one day, then 53 kills today, so I burned through it pretty quickly. Unfortunately, not any really noteworthy drops aside from the rune spear, the elite clue, and the acquisition of the 4th steam battle staff. So yeah, not very extravagant loot, but the KC's looking pretty good. 195 kill counts, pretty close to 300. I'm looking forward to the next task so I can knock out 300. And yes, I just realized I said 195 instead of 295. That just goes to show how quickly I've been killing this boss. It still feels like I'm, you know, sub 200 kill count, but here I am just about to reach 300. I burned through that task really quickly. The Zammy kills were just flying by. Looks like the woodcutting grind will be coming to a close pretty soon. Just 1 level to go. Just 1.2 million experience to go until the next 99 on the account. I imagine I can knock this out pretty shortly. I don't know how much I'll be AFKing in the next little while, but it won't take too long. Just gotta chip away at it. What? Wait. Okay. It appears that I have a new little furry creature following me. Gotta say, that's some pretty exquisite timing getting this little guy right before 99 woodcutting. That's pretty darn lucky. It's nice knowing that I don't have to hunt for this pet post 99 anymore. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and add him to the collection. I guess I'll just chuck him in the house and let him roam around with the other pets. But it's been a long time since I got a pet. I think I've been on a pretty big pet drought. I think the last one was over a year ago. It was either the Hell Puppy or the Rocky Raccoon. I'm not sure which one it was, but it's been a long time, so this is a very welcome sight. Pretty lucky to have this guy, and it's honestly a pretty good skilling pet. I mean, I like beavers. They've always been fascinating creatures to me, so I'm glad to have snagged this guy in-game. Oh, there we go, an Aviancy task. All right, that took a little longer than the last one, but didn't take too long overall. I think like 10, maybe 15 tasks to get this one, but that is going to be probably the last one I'll do this video. I want to get at least 200 kill count, and this task will definitely get me there. Alright, here we go. 4th Armadillo task underway. Have not gotten anything in the first 3 tasks. I wonder if this task will grant us our first item. I guess only time will tell. Let's go ahead and knock it out. Big shout out to Tears of Guthix for this rune crafting level. I think this entire rune crafting level was a result of Tears of Guthix. But yeah, I did it every week. I claimed that weekly XP, and after enough weeks, the result was 83 rune crafting. So it looks like Jagex is currently hosting a little bit of a fundraiser to raise money for charity, and what they're doing is they're donating £1 per 150 total levels gained by the collective community. So I may as well do my part. It's kind of a good excuse to skill anyway, so I think I'm going to go around and advance any skill which is like within like 100,000 experience to the next level. So yeah, may as well try to do my part. I know I won't be able to do that much, but I guess a couple levels is better than nothing. I should be able to gain like 3 or 4. And here is the first level down. Only took a few minutes. I was pretty close to this one anyway, but that's 86 agility, which is pretty significant because I can now finally do the KQ shortcut. I had that little mishap earlier where I was awkwardly denied because I forgot you needed 86 agility despite having the diary done at the time, but now I can actually do the shortcut. Another level down, this time 88 mining. The mining level is getting up there, pretty close to 90. 90 I think will allow me to mine amethyst, or no wait, I think that's 92, so I got a fair ways to go until that, but still getting closer. Oh shoot, well I just missed that one. There's 91 fire making. This XP is just going by so fast I couldn't even keep up, but yeah, there's the first fire making level in what feels like an eternity. Whoa, that's a really good crate. I just got 2 snaps and 2 U-seeds, really? The next total level on the list, this time construction, another skill that I haven't touched in a good long while. 85 now, so pretty nice clean number. And I have a lot left to train in the near future. I have almost 30,000 oak planks from the medium clue grind, so gotta start tapping into those and capitalizing on all that banked XP sometime soon. So thanks to the 84 sand that I get auto-delivered to my bank every day, I've been able to passively stock up on a quite hefty supply of molten glass over the last few months, and I finally decided to tap into that stash, and as a result, there is a beautiful 95 crafting. 94 fishing, very cool. When doing Slayer, I usually use monkfish as my go-to food option, and I was running pretty low in the bank, so that is the reason for me deciding to AFK here. Thanks entirely to the Armadillo boss, I've been gaining a lot of hunter levels recently, and here is yet another one, this time level 95. I don't think I've ever gotten a used seed before. Huh. I didn't even know Armadillo dropped that. That's interesting. A second used seed. Alright, I see. That's like just a few kills after the first one. Ah, darn. Well, there's the task done. That's 4 Armadillo tasks complete now, so I mean, at least I can say that I survived 4 armor tasks. That's kind of cool. Nearly 200 kill count. I'll try to get 3 more kills off task and see if I can manage 200 kill count. Why the hell is this boss just blatantly handing me so much farming XP? This doesn't make any sense. Why am I getting so many seeds? I didn't get a single U seed until like 190 kill count, and now I've gotten 3 of them. Well, the good news is I did manage to get the 3 extra kills, and there is 200 kill count. So I wasn't really expecting this, but I just got a cow fight task from Turiel. I didn't even know he assigned these. I was just getting an assignment from him to get a quick task and then go back to Duradel to see if I could get back-to-back Aviancies, but I guess I'll do some KQ. I had no idea you could actually get like KQ tasks from this guy. You love to see it. I don't think I've seen this drop yet. That's pretty nice. 2 magic seeds. Not 1, but 2. That's worth quite a bit as well. Final kill for a rune chain body. You know, I don't think I've actually gotten that from KQ yet. I've gotten the dragon chain body, but never a rune one. Well, my friends, I think it is finally time to conclude this video. Another really long one in the books. I don't know what's inspired this recent trend of longer videos. They kind of just work out that way. I don't really plan them being this long, but hopefully you guys are okay with the longer videos. Ultimately, though, I really did enjoy making this one. I felt really productive in terms of all the God Wars dungeon progress I was able to make. I didn't make much progress in terms of the loot. The loot was kind of less than favorable, but at least the kill counts are getting pretty high. And speaking of which, I'd like to set myself the passive goal of working towards top page for all God Wars bosses. I think that would be a really fun thing to work on, and I'm actually relatively close at this point. I've already gotten top page for Bandos. I'm decently close for Armadillo and Zammy, and the only one that has some work to do, or at least a lot of work to do, would probably be Saradomin. So decently close towards achieving that, so may as well make the final push and try to get that done. I think that would be a really fun thing to work on, and might also get some good loot along the way. So yeah, gonna try to work on that in the next upcoming videos and see if I can knock that out. So I think that should be a pretty fun thing to passively work on. Should make for some pretty good content as well. And yeah, aside from that, I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for following the series and watching the videos. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you ever feel like hanging out, the clan chat is always open, so feel free to join there. And once again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one. So take care.